Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Melania Gluch.
And I'm Cloe Borgognoni. On today's episode, we will bring you all the latest news from across campus and around the country.
We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area.
Madison Vance, an undergraduate PR major, recently received the Future PR Professional of the Year award from the Public Relations Student Society of America. This award honors an undergraduate student who shows an understanding and commitment to public relations. Madison is originally from California and was interested in journalism in high school, but switched to public relations upon attending Seton Hall. Madison is the president of Seton Hall's chapter of the Public Relations Society of America, or PRSSA, and is delighted to take the chapter to the next level. Congratulations to Madison.
This weekend, Seton Hall mock trial teams A and B attended the Brotherly Love tournament hosted by LaSalle University. The tournament was virtual with rounds 1 and 2 taking place on Saturday, October 16th, and rounds 3 and 4 taking place on Sunday, October 17th. Both teams had a great weekend with attorney awards from Isabella Tuve and Isabel Garino, and witness awards from Dominic Pope and Kelly Tobin. Seton Hall Team B continued the victory by coming in second place overall.
Attention all ComArts students. Are you interested in working with alumni in your field of study and gaining a mentor in the process? If so, you will be interested in CHAMP, the ComArts Honor Alumni Mentor Partners program that pairs you with alumni that work in or around the field that you're interested in. You can find instructions for applying to the CHAMP program in the College of Communication and Arts undergraduate students page of Seton Hall's website. Applications close on Friday, the 22nd of October.
The ComArts School welcomes a new graduate assistant team. The team consists of Lila Melhem, Christina Greco, Simone Robinson, and Emily Rainbold, and PTV's very own Wilmer Lewis. Each member brings a unique experience to Seton Hall and is hoping to grow professionally. These graduate assistants are majoring in communications, museum professions, and counseling psychology. We are so excited to see all the great work they do.
Now we'll send over to Jonathan Heite for your Seton Hall sports update. Jonathan?
Thanks, Chloe. I'm Jonathan Heite here with your Seton Hall sports update. First, the men's soccer team came into the weekend after snapping their 5-game losing streak against DePaul last Wednesday, and they traveled to Queens to take on St. John's this past Saturday. The Pirates drew the Red Storm 0-0, now bringing Seton Hall's record to 5-5-3 on the season. In net, Andreas Noda made 2 saves to secure his second straight shutout of the year, and this now brings Noda's career shutout total to 13, which now puts him tied for the second most in Pirates history with Steve Armenti. Next up on the season slate is the last home game of the season against the Yukon Huskies on Wednesday, October 20th. It's also senior night, so be sure to attend the game at O&T Carroll Field starting at 6:56 p.m. Elsewhere on the pitch, the women's soccer team traveled to Creighton this past Sunday, but lost to the Blue Jays 2-0. After scoring 2 goals on penalty kicks in the first half in the 26th and 34th minutes, the Pirates had some great chances to get on the scoreboard, but could not capitalize in the end. Seton Hall now drops to 6-9 on the season, and their next matchup will take place on Thursday, October 21st, against the St. John's Red Storm at O&T Carroll Field in the annual Mary Jennings game. Over the weekend, the women's volleyball team's record dropped to 10-12, as they lost at DePaul in 3 sets on Friday and in 4 sets at Marquette on Saturday. The first set of the Blue Demons contest was one of the most tightly contested this year, and senior Emily Turner led the way with 10 kills by match end, but the Pirates were not able to take down DePaul in Chicago. Saturday was strong for Turner and sophomore Zevina Elieva as they combined for 18 kills, and sophomore Taylor Jakubowski secured her 5th double-double in her past 6 matches, but could not dethrone the 16-3 Golden Eagles in Milwaukee. Seton Hall will return home next weekend against Xavier on Friday, October 22nd for Free French Fry Friday, and then we'll stay at Walsh Gymnasium for a clash with Butler on Saturday night. Lastly, in cross country on the women's team, junior Nancy Habib grabbed her 3rd first-place individual finish of this year, this time at Lafayette College's Leopard Invitational. She finished with a time of 23:10:21, and the Pirates secured 2nd place in the 6K race at Metzger Field. Seton Hall finished with 42 points in the meet, only 8 points behind first-place Bucknell. On the men's side of Lafayette, junior Declan Harkness came in 7th place in the 8K course at the meet, and the men's squad took 3rd overall. Next for both squads is the Big East Championships in Carmel, Indiana on Friday, October 29th. That's all for now for your PTV Sports Update. Once again, I'm Jonathan Heite, and now sending it back to Chloe and Melania with your local news.
Thanks, Jonathan. A recent survey has shown that New Jersey and New York rank in the top 10 happiest states in the country. The company that conducted this study, NiceRx, has factors including household income, life expectancy, and the level of safety. New Jersey ranked number 3 with the contributing factor of household income, while New York ranked number 7 with the main factor of an average life expectancy of 80 years.
On the October 11th Board of Trustees meeting, it has been announced that South Orange has received the first payment of its $1 million affordable housing settlement and will designate some of its for wealth gap equalizer loans. Loans will go to first-time buyers of homes in South Orange or Maplewood who are pre-approved for a mortgage and are graduates of an approved first-time homebuyer program. According to an official, part of the agreement is to distribute a portion of the funds into the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, but the balance can be spent at the discretion of the township. Loans of up to $7,500 will be quickly awarded with no interest rate and no leveraging of assets. Now we will head over to Kara Eckert with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Kara?
Thanks, Mel. Hello, Pirates. I'm Kara Eckert with your look at your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, expect beautiful fall sunny skies. The high will be 68 and the low will be 54. Tomorrow, expect partly cloudy skies. The high will be 76 and the low will be 52. The same thing for Thursday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 75 and a low of 56. The partly cloudy trend continues again with a slightly cool temps with a high of 67 and a low of 46. We end the week yet again with partly cloudy skies and cool temps with a high of 63 and a low of 43. That'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Once again, I'm Kara Eckert. Now back to Melania and Cloe at the desk with your news from across the country.
Thanks, Kara. President Biden traveled to Hartford, Connecticut this past weekend to discuss the Build Back Better agenda and made a stop at the University of Connecticut for the rededication of the Dodd Human Rights Center. Leading up to Biden's appearance, students and other protesters also came to campus to broadcast their positions. While at the dedication ceremony, this was invite only, the Student Recreation Center nearby, student activist group Yukon End Chain, protested Biden's visit. More than 50 students staging a sit-in wore black and held signs and chalked the ground with messages. Organizer Nell Soranth said the group has been together since February when it started conducting mutual aid in Willimantic, Connecticut, including food service and community cleanup. They explained the connection or disconnect between the protesters from the left and the right. The sit-in, which drew an even larger crowd of stragglers who hoped to witness the spectacle, was held strategically next to where invited guests were for Biden's event, waiting in line.
An FDA panel discussing booster shots for the COVID-19 vaccines. The first discussion for Moderna is if people at high risk for the virus should receive a booster, and if those with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine should get a booster shot for people 18 and older. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is a one-dose shot to protect against COVID-19, but it has shown it isn't effective compared to Moderna and Pfizer vaccines. If the FDA fully approves this booster shot, adults would have to wait at least 2 months after getting their first dose, and for people who have gotten the Moderna vaccine, to wait at least 6 months prior to their first shot.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Melania Gluch.
And I'm Cloe Borgognoni. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great day.